We're now standing at the minor property, a new acquisition by the Skagit Land Trust. We're about 5 miles from where the river meets Puget Sound. The salmon have migrated all the way up the river, spawned, laid their eggs in the fresh, clear water up in near the mountains. The smolt, the young ones, have spent a few weeks there, and now they're migrating down the river, and they're going to spend more time in the shallow, nutrient-rich area of the delta. The Skagit River brings a lot of organic material down the river, giving lots of nutrients to the plants and providing a lot of food for a multitude of wildlife. In the winter, we have about 100,000 snow geese have come all the way down from Wrangel Island in Russia, and about 6,000 swans, a mixture of trumpeter and tundra, more trumpeters now than tundra, and hundreds of thousands of ducks, as well as tens of thousands of shorebirds. And we have one of the largest densities of bald eagles in the lower 48 right here in this county, largely because of the fish and the waterfowl that comes down. Forests like this on the minor property is really important, just as important here as it is upriver. It provides cooling for the river, but also filters any water that runs down to the river, keeping it cleaner, keeping sediments out, so the fish do like clear water. So it's important all the way up and down the river to have a buffer. Besides filtering any runoff coming into the river, of course there's a lot of wildlife in these trees. Osprey will sit in them, bald eagles sit in them, raptors, there's owls. So it's home to a real myriad of wildlife, and that's why we're so enthused about all the protection we're providing from the mountains all the way down to the mouth of the river. All of this rich nutrient food chain continues out into Puget Sound, feeding lots of animals there, including the top predator, the orcas, which are a threatened species now. As the population grows, more and more areas get developed, and we feel like if we can protect some of this habitat, we should be able to sustain this wildlife, as well as farming, places for people to enjoy and make a living. With the growing membership and the growing support, it really gives us encouragement that we can actually succeed in protecting the habitat all along the river, as well as other areas in the county. It's not just the river that we work on. We work on a lot of areas in the county and a lot of different habitat, which again helps people have a place to enjoy. They can go out and walk on the property, fish, look at it, whatever they're doing, but it really helps the wildlife. And that's something that just about everyone appreciates and enjoys, and that's increasing. More and more people are getting out and enjoying wildlife. So this is really important that we do protect it. And where do you start? Right here close to home. Being one of the founders of the Land Trust, I am really grateful for the support we've had from so many people in the community. It's really gratifying that you put your trust in us to go and protect this habitat that we all cherish and want to keep like this for ourselves and all of our children and future generations beyond that.